Let's get your cleaning questions answered about luxury vinyl plank flooring. There's a caller that called into the show and they asked this question.
I have LVP flooring in my new home, and the construction dust is horrible. I was wanting to know what type of cleaner I can use with a wet mop, or what type of mopping needs to be done in order to clean up the construction dust.
Alrighty, luxury vinyl plank flooring, also known as LVP, is a prefab construction, and it looks like ceramic tile or stone or hardwood floor. That pattern is printed on the top, and it's a prefab construction with tongue and groove installation. So when you groove those together, you got to be careful of the seams. So the very first thing that I recommend is that you get a dry dust mop. And I would go around the edges of the room and kind of like scoop all the stuff from the edges towards the middle. Then you can go in an S or an infinity pattern and bring all the stuff toward you. That's all the construction dust or dog hair or debris or crumbs or whatever you have on your flooring. Once you get it to you in a little pile, you're going to shake the broom, and then you can either vacuum up the pile or you can sweep it up in a dustpan, throw it inside the garbage. And I recommend that you dry dust your floors every single day for the rest of your life to maintain the quality of your floor, because every day there's going to be stuff that blows in and gets tracked in on your floors. Now, after the dry dust mopping, if your floor needs it, I recommend that you do a damp microfiber mop. Now, you can either get a pad that goes on the bottom of a Swiffer sweeper, or you can get a special mop that you're going to use just for your luxury vinyl plank flooring. What I recommend is that you just get some warm dishwater, and I mean like Dawn or Fairy dishwater, in just a couple of drops of hot water. You're going to put your microfiber mop inside the sink. You're going to wring it out, put it on the bottom of your mop, and you're just going to mop the floor. It's just super easy, a damp microfiber wipe. That's going to keep your floor looking shiny. And you have to realize the top of the flooring already has a coating on it. So we don't need to be putting any polishers or any other things on there. It'll keep your floors looking super nice as long as you are the owner in the home. Now, if anything really gunky gets on it, you want to make sure that you mop it even more frequently. So if it's like the area around your kitchen sink, you might have to mop that 2 or 3 times a day. And that's okay. You may want to get, like I say, a Swiffer sweeper, where you just keep that on hand and you can just wipe that down every time so that it doesn't get ground into the vinyl plank flooring. That, my friend, is how you clean your luxury vinyl plank flooring. Alrighty, now if you have a question, you can go over to askahousecleaner.com. Right there in the corner is a blue button. When you mash that button, it sends your message to me right here at the show. I want to hear your cleaning questions. Until then, leave the world a cleaner place than when you found it.